7 Austin weather.
Hello friends, and thank you for watching the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel. Today has been declared a level 3 severe weather day. We have a cold front coming to town. Ahead of it, we have that Gulf breeze ushering in the warm, humid, tropical, unstable air mass. So something's got to give. During the day, we'll have spotty on and off light rain showers. But when this bowling ball of energy, this upper low spinning in New Mexico, pivots toward North Texas and Oklahoma, it will provide that extra lift and push that front closer to us, bringing all the ingredients together for increasing rain and storm chances. Now, it's not a direct hit on us. If we were due east of this low, like our friends in Northeast Texas, I'd be concerned about widespread heavy rain and a severe weather outbreak. It still looks like we're in for some thunderstorms that will break out along this front as it plows into that moisture and provides that initial lift, and then the upper low will take care of the rest. Now, we do have a capped atmosphere in place, a pocket of warm air aloft. That's why we're just going to be dealing with showers during the day. But when the sun breaks out later in the afternoon, highs warm up in the 80s, that will start to erode that lid on the atmosphere. So if the storms get going, they could turn severe in a hurry, because in advance of this front, you see all the yellow on this map? That's available energy. And the storms get going, they turn severe very quickly. And storms lining up along that front from San Antonio all the way to Little Rock. And these thunderstorms right here, that's what we're really concerned about, supercells developing in advance of the line of storms. These are the thunderstorms that start to rotate and produce large tornadoes that can be on the ground for quite some time. It's a very spring-like setup in November, but that's what happens when you have a clash of air masses like this. Something's got to give. Let's time out when most of the storms will get into the area. Not everybody's going to see storms. Out in the hill country, you may not see a drop of rain today. Between 6 and 8 this evening along that front, along the I-35 corridor, that is when the storms will get going. And then they will intensify and push eastbound into our eastern counties between 8 and 11 this evening. As we take it hour by hour, all the way through early afternoon, just on and off light rain showers. And then the rain showers go away. The sun breaks out for a couple of hours to heat things up, making the atmosphere more unstable. So when that front enters the picture, here we go. By 7 o'clock this evening, isolated severe storms will initiate and really get going and pushing eastbound into Caldwell, Bastrop, Milam, Lee, Fayette counties between 8 and 11. By midnight, the storm threat is over. Winds a change behind the front, cooling us off, drying us out, and chipping away at the cloud cover, giving us some great-looking weather this weekend. Most of the malls want to keep the highest rain totals over eastern counties. So that's why I said earlier, not everybody's going to see the rain and storms this evening. It's going to be mainly from I-35 eastward. And since the storms are starting right on top of us and quickly moving out, total should stay right around 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch. This is what concerns us, though, with that cold front moving on in, and we have this very warm and stable air mass. Severe weather will start to break out, primarily along the I-20 corridor in between Shreveport and Dallas, and then down toward the Houston area. That's enhanced risk for severe weather. In Central Texas, we're right on the edge of that level 3 severe weather event, 3 out of 5. From Austin to Bastrop, Giddings, LaGrange, Rockdale, Georgetown to Round Rock. Doesn't mean everybody in that shade of orange will see severe weather. That is where we have the environment that is conducive to set off some severe weather when that front comes through. The shade of yellow, including Luling, San Marcos, Dripping Springs, Wimberley, Marble Falls, Burnett, Johnson City, under a slight risk for severe weather. Yes, we will have a line of storms. Usually that means we get damaging winds. Brief heavy rain and lots of lightning. But there's enough wind shear in place in advance of this front, wind directions turning with height, that if the storms get going, they could start to rotate. And the Storm Prediction Center sees this and has a 10% chance of a tornado forming within 25 miles of your location in Bastrop, Lee, Fayette, Milam, and eastern Williamson counties. And you see the dashed lines? That also means if the tornadoes do show up, they could be strong ones, EF2 or stronger. And I think this is going to primarily happen up here in Northeast Texas, since they're due east of that upper low and they'll have the strongest wind shear. But the computer weather models are hinting at rotating thunderstorms in Bastrop and Lee counties between 7 and 9. And then after that, things begin to calm down. Enhanced risk. So we're going to be on the lookout for some large hail, damaging winds. We could have hailstones up to quarter size, and then wind gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour. And then we just can't rule out that lone tornado. So let's recap it for you. We're going to go with isolated spotty severe storms, mainly over our eastern counties this evening, early to mid-evening, between 5 and 11. The prime targets east of Austin, and damaging winds will be the #1 threat. And we do have some high school football games in the area. Brace yourself for some weather delays, but you should be able to get the game in since the storms will be in and out of here. And it will turn cooler and breezy behind the front. And then we have some sunny and beautiful weather to look forward to this weekend with that November chill making a comeback. But this evening, be on the lookout for some severe weather. Thanks for watching Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel. Stay weather aware.